Hello everyone, welcome to Scorched Earth Toys at anymoon.com's review of Gakken's 155 scale transformable Legioss toys. These are classic toys released back in the early to mid 80s. There are Gakken of Singapore variants, of which these all are, and Gakken of Japan versions, of which I believe only the blue toy was released. Each toy comes with landing gears on sprues and a gun. Both the landing gears and the gun are molded in the same trim color the Legioss toys use. So you also get a backpack part, but I'll get into that more in just a bit, as well as the wings, which are separate pieces. So here we go. I will show you here. The wing here. The wings have two little pegs that they attach by, there and there, both of which are easily broken. So that is something to keep in mind as you handle these toys. The green and red variants feature fins on the head that do not move, and so the front landing gear does not work with these toys. What they do have that is pretty unique for toys in that era, I guess not unique, but sort of a deluxe feature for toys in that era, is an opening cockpit with a little pilot figure inside. The pilot doesn't look like they're from the anime, so that's a little awkward, but what are you going to do? Alright, so back to the detachable wings. I'm going to show you transformation here. We just take those off. Take the landing gears. These are landing gears for a red toy. You can tell by the color they're molded in, but since mine were on sprues, I left them that way. So to transform the toy, there's a little metal mechanism here. Lets you bring the arms forward. And because of that, there is no radar array on these toys. The arms slide out. The fists slide down. And then you can move these chest intakes a little bit, which allows you to move the legs. They slide down, they slide forward, feet come up, chest rotates back into position, and there is Gearwalk, or sorry, Armo Diver mode or Guardian mode, depending on if you're talking Mospeada or Robotech lingo. Now there is no elbow joint, so holding the toy's gun, looks a little weird unless it's straight forward, which doesn't look that much better. And the gun doesn't have a round peg, it has a kind of a squared handle that fits into a round hole, so it can just kind of spin around in there, which also is kind of bizarre. Alright, so you probably wouldn't spend much time in that mode since there isn't much to it. So let's move forward and get into soldier mode, aka batloid for Robotech fans. There you go. Now if you looked at the back of the toy, it wouldn't quite look like a Legioss is supposed to look, so Gakken provided us with a little folded wing assembly piece, which is completely gratuitous, and I don't think the vast majority of people actually use. The Gakken of Japan version, they painted it white like the wings would be, so they get a little bonus point for that. But as you can see, the Gakken of Japan version also has some weird color blend issues. I'll have better pictures up on anymoon.com. Okay, so let's talk about articulation. The head can look up and down, more as a transformation mechanism. The arms can rotate all the way around. They can pivot outward a little bit, but there's nothing beyond that for the arms. So that is that. I'm going to take this piece off because it'll probably just fall off. The legs, you can move the legs forward and back, and there's a knee. Not much articulation to the knee. And the feet, just a little bit of toe, no heel. So that's it. Not much to speak of there. Again, no shoulder array, not the best representation of the line art, and overall just not a very fun toy. Sort of a weird filler toy between the two-mode die-cast more premium toy, but also has many faults, and the much better 135 scale deluxe toys. If you're going for a classic Gakken, go for the 135 deluxe toys. Visit anymoon.com. I will have scale comparison pictures, as well as comparisons to the line art. Thanks for viewing.